people that we love and trust and by people that are strangers. In the wake of current events, we are revisiting the topic rape. We're overwhelmed by the feedback we got from the first rape episode, and we decided to do this all over again. We'll be right back. She knew him. He was the one. He was home where he cooked for her. Listen to every word she ever uttered. Listen to the things she did not say. Remembered the random things she liked. Remembered her passions, her apprehensions. He looked at her and discovered her soul. But it was complicated. He was complicated, not sure she was complicated. So here they are apart, with people who do not quite remember the random things, who choose to forget their passions because the day he forced himself on her, in her, she died just before he became dead to her. Welcome to Our Reality with Skye. On today's episode, we will be highlighting a prevalent societal issue, rape. In the poem I wrote and read out earlier, we see that the victim was raped by someone she knew. So we'll go over what rape is. We'll ask the following questions. How? If she knew him, why? If she knew him, what? What caused him to rape her? Could it have been her flirty behavior, her mini dress or skirt, her wayward past or even present? Drinking, visiting him alone? What? What was his excuse for raping this female? I'll tell you what, nothing. Nothing excuses rape. Absolutely nothing excuses rape. Stay tuned. We will delve deeper.
If you ever wonder what story could be compelling enough to knock off a global pandemic health crisis off the front page of every major media outlet in the country, it is the rising case of rape and sexual assault. Over the past 2 months, Nigerians have woken up to different shocking, tragic, and violent real stories of rape against vulnerable persons. Of the recent and touching is the Uwavera Omozua, a 22-year-old student of Uniben who was raped and brutally murdered when she was at her church studying. Also, a teenager Barakat Bello, a student of Department of Science Laboratory Technology, was found in a home, raped and killed. In Lagos State, 4 masked men gained entry into the home of a 12-year-old girl where she was gang raped. This recent escalating trend of rape and sexual assault has sparked nationwide outrage, which has led to street protests led by the civil society and human rights organizations in Nigeria, calling for stiffer punishment and its implementation.
We are tired of the incessant cases of women being raped in their own houses, in their own churches.
When a person gets raped, the family wants justice. When a child is raped, this is a crime against the state, not against her family. And so even when parents are pressured to withdraw cases, the state must say, no, this is a minor, this is a 2-year-old. The state should take up the case. This is why we're here.
Social media has been ablaze with outpour of messages of condemnation with different hashtags. Hashtag we are tired. Hashtag say no to rape. Hashtag say no to rapists, to bring focus to these horrifying incidences. Some celebrities have also lent their voices in condemning this horrific trend of rape and demand justice for the victims.
If all you can do right now is contribute positively to the conversation online, don't feel like it is not enough. Let us keep speaking, keep talking, keep the conversation going till the right people in the right offices in the government listen to us. Those people who can make a difference and who can make Nigeria a safer place for young boys, young girls, and essentially for all of us.
According to the National Bureau of Statistics data report in 2018, received from the Nigerian Police Force and the Ministry of Justice, rape cases have been on the rise. The percentage of rape incidents of girls was 63.04% in 2015, 72.13% in 2016, and 69.33% in 2017. These figures are high, and with the current trend of rape and sexual assault case has prompted Nigerians to ask big questions such as, why does our legal system make it hard to convict suspected rapists? Why does our society blame women when they are victims of sexual assault? How can the medical science be used legally as evidence in sexual assault cases? These questions have evoked responses at the Senate level, with the current bill to prohibit the stigmatization of victims of rape and insurgency, which has passed the second reading in the Senate. The objective of the bill is to provide the legal and institutional framework for the protocol for reintegration of victims of rape and insurgency in the country.
Every person, community and institution shall protect and uphold the right to dignity and freedom of association of victims of rape and insurgency.
Victims of sexual assault in Nigeria most of the time never report to the police as they fear stigmatization and would rather live with the trauma and battle emotional problem in silence with the feelings of unworthiness.
There is value in each and every one of us, including you. That is precious even on the days you might not feel it. You never depreciate in value.
The nation has bound together to bring the spotlight to the menace of rape and how it is eaten deep like a cancer into the lives of victims of sexual assault and their families. This is the beginning of hope and true healing needed for the victims.
Stand by me, oh stand now, stand by me.
Let us define rape and go over details in the event that it is unclear. Rape is sexual assault, typically with intercourse. It is forced penetration. It is essentially non-consensual sexual intercourse. There is hardly any woman who has not encountered near rape. I mean, to the point where there is unwanted sexual advances. Further, many females, adults, children suffer sexual abuse and rape. We're here to draw the line when it comes to sexual activity. Recently, we heard a story of a man who was supposed to be sentenced to jail for rape. And before he was taken away, he told the judge to also convict the ladies who were dressed inappropriately. So you see, to him, he felt that the dress, the outfit of the lady was an invitation to sex. Every single solitary day, rape suspects are being arrested and cases are being conclusively investigated and charged to court. This is a call to all and sundry to join efforts to combat rape, to stop rape, and then in the event of rape, be sure that these victims are well taken care of and the perpetrators, the rapists, are convicted. The point is, victims should quickly report to law enforcement agents. I repeat, victims of rape, sexual abuse, gender-based violence, quickly report to law enforcement agents. Keeping quiet does not help anybody. All it does is encourage the rapists, and it makes them feel that they can get away with it. It allows them roam the streets for more victims. Stay tuned. Rape is wicked. There is no reason for somebody to rape or defile another person. Now, I will tell you something called rape and beg. A man once told me that in his circle, they were discussing that if a female was not being cooperative sexually, that he could rape her. Let me clarify. If one of the guys in his circle had a girlfriend that was being uncooperative regarding intimacy, they were advising him to force himself on her. And then, after the act was completed, he was to beg. This is ludicrous, and I found it unbelievable. He told me, matter of fact, that this is a thing, that to get it by any means necessary was the aim. I would like to state that this is horrifying. Rape and beg is wicked. It is wrong. It is malicious. And if you don't have consent to sexual activity, then don't do it. No means no. I don't know means no. Stop means no. I'm not sure means no. Anything other than yes means no. Let's talk about her outfit. That mini dress, that short skirt, that short short. No, it's not an invitation to intimacy. Like I said, no means no. Stop means no. I don't know means no. I'm not sure means no. Anything other than a yes means no. If she's unsure, if she's saying no, if she's acting like she's playing hard to get, leave her alone. If possible, exit the space. She is not playing hard to get. She's not being a woman who's not sure, who doesn't know what she wants. Please stop and exit the space so that you don't get into trouble, or take her home. Now let's talk about her flirty behavior. Flirting means acting as though you are attracted to someone romantically. If she's flirting with you and has not expressed the desire for intimacy, then this is not an invitation to sexual relations or intimacy. Please do not force yourself on a woman just because you think she's being flirtatious. Even if the whole world thinks she's being flirtatious, it is not an invitation to sex. Whether she's flirting directly or in a subtle way or via text messages or via WhatsApp, social media, if she has not consented to intimacy, then intimacy should not transpire. Her wayward past. Also, do not rape a woman because of how she has been in the past. Rumors of promiscuity or actual wayward behavior in the past does not excuse a rapist. Do not say because she's been intimate with a number of people, you would like your share. How? No, not done. Drinking. These days, sex offenders and rapists that were intoxicated at the time of their offense claimed that they were too intoxicated to know what they were doing or out of control because of the alcohol. They are still held accountable and liable for the crime of rape. So alcohol or intoxication does not excuse rape. Visiting him alone. The fact that you go to a man's house alone does not allow him, does not permit him to rape you. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. It doesn't matter if you visit him alone or in a company of someone and you go with him to a private section of the house. Nothing excuses rape. Nighttime. No matter what time of the day it is, if a woman is walking the streets alone, it is not an invitation to rape. So seeing a woman at night or in a secluded area or in an alleyway, in a hidden corner, wherever, is not an invitation to have her. Please let our children and our women be safe anywhere, anytime. Let our girls be comfortable to walk the streets at any given time. Nigerians are cracking down on rapists. A new law to punish those who rape children in the state of Kaduna has drawn praise from some and accusations of legislative sadism from others. This new law punishing child rapists with castration and death has come into force in the Nigerian state of Kaduna. Men convicted of raping children under the age of 14 will have their testicles surgically removed before being executed. Under legislation in the same state, the governor signed it recently, and he also said that their fallopian tubes of women will be cut out in the event that women are caught molesting children. I await your feedback, viewers. What are your thoughts? Too harsh? Harsh enough? Lenient? What? Let me know. So the Kaduna state government is the only one in West Africa to adopt such harsh, quote-unquote, punishment for rape. But castration has been tried elsewhere. Czech Republic. The Czech Republic offers voluntary surgical castration to violent sex offenders. And several American states have legal provisions for chemical castration. Now let's talk about the myths surrounding rape. First myth. If someone gets really drunk, it's their fault if they end up getting raped. They should have kept themselves safe. That's not true. Fact is, people have the right to drink alcohol without getting assaulted. Having sex with someone who is very drunk, drugged or unconscious is rape. And it's always the rapist's fault. The second myth. Women often lie about rape because of regret or they want attention. No, this is not true. Fact is, women hardly lie about rape. Stories in the media can give the impression that women often lie about sexual violence. In fact, false allegations of rape are very, very rare. Most people who have been raped or experience sexual violence or abuse never tell the police. The third myth. If someone didn't scream or try to fight off their attacker, then it wasn't rape. No, that is such a myth. Fact is, there are many reasons why someone might not scream or even struggle. Shock is one of such reasons. Fear, if they've been threatened, a lot of reasons. Myth 4. If you're in a relationship with someone, it's always okay to have sex with them. We discussed this in the previous rape topic, and we said no. Fact is, your body is yours, even in marriage. So that's our show. We've talked about what rape is. We've talked about the myth surrounding rape. We've talked about her dress, her attitude, all these things. We also said that no means no. I don't know means no. Stop means no. I'm not sure means no. Anything other than yes means no. Thank you.